Hello friends, here we are going to study the first exercise and solve it. Amit Bhai and Narendra Bhai are in partnership, sharing profits and losses equally. 1 is to 1, 50-50 partners they are. From the following trial balance and adjustments, prepare final accounts. Trial balance as on 31st March 2019. Okay, so the year is ending on 31st March 2019. We are concerned with the year 2018-19. Plant and machinery is asset, factory building asset, then sundry debtors asset, purchases, then bad debts, indirect, I mean its loss. Purchases will be debited to trading account. Sales returns to be deducted from sales. Yes, 10% government bonds, rupees 40,000. We have invested this year rupees 40,000 in the government bonds on which we are eligible to get 10% interest annually, and the bonds have been purchased on 1st October 2018. Means we are not eligible for the whole year interest for the full year, because the bonds were purchased on 1st October 2018. The 6 months interest is accrued, I mean is receivable, is earned but not received. So 10% of 40,000 is 4,000. 4,000 is the interest for 1 year, but the investment was made in the middle of the year, so only 6 months interest we have earned. 4,000 for 1 year, 2,000 for 6 months. So what we will have to do? We will have to add 2,000 to the government bonds, and this accrued interest will be credited to profit and loss account. That's it. Then import duty. Import means purchase of goods. So this duty, a kind of tax, is paid on the goods which were being purchased. So this is purchase expenditure, direct expenditure will be debited to trading account. Legal charges, indirect expenditure, profit and loss account. Motive power, it is a kind of factory expenditure, means it is direct expenditure. Warehouse rent, this is not factory rent, warehouse rent. Warehouse is the place where goods are stored, and from warehouse goods are supplied to the parties. Means once goods are produced, they are stored till they are sold. So warehouse is not manufacturing or acquisition of goods expenditure, but it is selling and distribution expenditure. So it is indirect expenditure, will be debited to profit and loss account. Then cash in hand, cash at bank, assets, advertisement, and it is for 2 years. Means we have spent 10,000 on advertisement, but for 2 years. This year we have paid 10,000, but not for this year only, but for 2 years. And this advertisement expenditure was made on 1st January 2019. Means January, February and March, only 3 months are covered of this year. Means the whole expenditure of 10,000 doesn't belong to this year. 10,000 paid for 24 months, and only 3 months are covered this year. So 21 months advertisement is prepaid advertisement, and only 3 months advertisement is concerned with this year. So 10,000 divided by 24 multiplied by 3, then that amount will be the current year's expenditure, and remaining 21 months expenditure advertisement is prepaid, so that amount will be deducted from 10,000. 21 months advertisement will be deducted from 10,000, and in the outer column only 3 months advertisement will be shown, and prepaid advertisement for 21 months will be shown on the asset side. Salaries indirect expenditure, rent also indirect expenditure unless it is factory rent. Drawings, Amit Bhai and Narendra Bhai will be deducted from capital if current account is not given. We will see furniture is asset, bills receivable is asset, and freehold property is also kind of asset. Now credit balances. Capital, we don't see any current account, so this is fluctuating capital method. We can make changes in the amount of capital as per the need arises. Sales will be credited to trading account. Bills payable liability. Discount, it is having credit balance. Discount is in the list of credit balances, therefore this discount is income, indirect income for the business. Profit and loss account credit side. Creditors is liability. RDD, its old RDD will be deducted from new. The old RDD is deducted from the total of items concerned with datas, suggesting loss because of datas. I mean old bad dates, new bad dates, new RDD, its total, and minus old RDD, and then the net amount will be shown in the outer column. Sometimes it happens that the answer may be in the minus figure, means the old RDD could be greater than the total of old bad dates, new bad dates, and new RDD. In such a case, the minus figure is not shown on the debit side, but it becomes plus. I mean that amount is credited to the profit and loss account. We will see. Bank loan is liability, and purchase returns are deducted from purchases. So in this trial balance, 10% government bonds and advertisement are the two important items. Let's see the adjustments now. Closing stock, you know what to do. Then uninsured goods worth rupees 8,000 were stolen. Uninsured means we are not going to be compensated by the insurance company for this loss. The goods of rupees 8,000 were stolen, lost by theft, so we will not get any compensation. So the whole amount is loss for business rupees 8,000. This loss is debited to profit and loss account, and these are goods. It's a kind of outward movement of goods. Therefore, as in the previous lecture I have told you, outward movement of goods is credited to trading account. So trading account credit side by goods stolen 8,000. Create RDD at 2% on sundry debtors. RDD. Look at the next adjustment. Mr. Patil, our customer, become became insolvent and could not pay his debts of rupees 500. So before we calculate new RDD, we will have to find out the exact amount of debtors after considering the fourth adjustment. Means RDD will be calculated only after deducting the new bad debts if there are. So here we will have to first adjust the fourth information, the new bad debts in the form of Patil rupees 500. and then on the amount of data, the latest figure, on that latest figure we will calculate new RDD. Outstanding expenses, these are outstanding expenses, will be added to rent, added to salaries, and will be shown on liabilities side. Depreciate factory building by rupees 2500 and furniture by rupees 1500. Here depreciation, the task of depreciation has become easier, as the depreciation is not suggested in percentage but they have given it in rupees straight away. So deduct 2500 from building, 1800 from furniture, and debit the amount to the profit and loss account. What is important in the adjustments is we will have to first deduct new bad debts because of Mr. Patil, who became insolvent and we could not recover rupees 500 from him. So from the datas which are given in the trial balance, from that amount we will have to deduct 500 and then we will have to calculate new RDD on that latest figure of datas. And also uninsured goods. First effect, trading account credit side, outward movement of goods. Goods are going out of the business. And second, its total loss for the business rupees 8000. So losses are debited to profit and loss account. Now one of our student, one of our colleague have solved this problem successfully. Let us see her solution. Look at this. Trading account, purchases minus returns, import duty, motive power. I told you motive power is direct expenditure. Sales minus returns, by closing stock, by goods stolen, isn't it? Outward movement of goods is credited to trading account. Remember, if it is given in the adjustment. So there is gross profit of rupees 1,31,500. Then it is shown on the credit side of profit and loss account by gross profit brought down. You can see the interest on government bonds. It's accrued interest on government bonds 2000 for 6 months. Discount indirect income, it was given in the trial balance, and old RDD here. We will see this section in detail on the debit side of this profit and loss account. Rent plus outstanding, okay. Salaries plus outstanding. Warehouse rent, I told you warehouse rent is indirect expenditure because it is not on acquisition of goods, on purchase of goods or manufacturing of goods. In the warehouse, ready-made goods are stored, so it's storage of ready-made goods, so it is not concerned with acquisition or purchase of goods. Legal charges, office expenditure, office administration expenditure it is. Bad debts, look at this, old bad debts as per trial balance 500, then new bad debts 500, then new RDD 564. See how the new RDD is calculated first. Here, look at sundry debtors. As per trial balance, sundry debtors are of rupees 28,700. Then we will have to go for the fourth adjustment, and as per that adjustment, there are new bad debts of rupees 500. And on the revised figure of debtors 28,200, we have calculated new RDD at the rate 2%. So 2% of 28,500, 564. That's it. This is important. 2% of 28,200. So in the outer column, 27,636 is the amount of debtors today after making all the necessary adjustments. So new bad debts 500, new RDD 564, and old bad debts 500. So total loss because of debtors is 500, 500 plus 564 is 1564, and old RDD is here greater than the total loss because of debtors this year. So 1564 minus 2700, the answer is in minus figure of 1136. We can't show amounts in minus figure in the outer column because the trading account, profit and loss account, or what we call it as income statement, balance sheet is what financial position statement, isn't it? So these are statements, these are a kind of reports where amount can't be shown in the minus figure. The minus figure on debit side gets converted into plus figure on the credit side. So instead of showing in minus, it is credited to that account. Therefore, we can see minus 1136 on debit side gets converted here on the credit side 1136. The minus sign gets removed because it is on opposite side. So by old RDD we can see 1136. Remember this case where old RDD is greater than the total of old bad debts, new bad debts, and new RDD. In such a case, the amount is shown on the credit side of profit and loss account. Study it well. Then advertisement 10,000 paid for 24 months, and for 21 months 10,000 divided by 24 into 3 months advertisement is 1250. That is in the outer column because these 3 months are covered this year, in this year, and remaining 21 months advertisement belongs to the future, next years. Therefore the expenditure made this year but for the next year's is prepaid expenditure. So 21 months advertisement rupees 8750 is deducted from 10,000 being prepaid, and only 3 months advertisement appears on profit and loss account in the outer column 1250. Prepaid advertisement will be shown on asset side, the 21 months advertisement. Then loss due to goods stolen, loss by theft 8,000. Depreciation, it was an easy task. Then net profit. So there is net profit of 1,12,086, and they are equal partners. They have got the share 50-50 in it. So this net profit is added now to their capitals. We can see capital of Amit Bhai minus drawings as per trial balance 2,400 plus net profit. So the ultimate amount of capital on this date is 4 lakh 3,643. Same in case of Narendra Bhai, I mean his opening balance of capital minus drawings, capital reduced because of drawings and increased because of net profit. So ultimate balance in the outer column. I hope you understand the solution now, especially sundry debtors, adjustments on sundry debtors. They are important here, especially when old RED is greater than the total of old bad debts, new bad debts, and new RDD. In such a case, the difference is shown on the credit side of profit and loss account. Okay, you solve this problem. Thank you. Thank you very much.